A circuits?
Check.
Primary boosters?
Ship 534 to Moon Base Commander. Ship 534 to Moon Base Commander.
Go ahead, 534.
Approaching earthly re-entry and feeling blue. Is it all right for Saturday night, darling?
Your communications against standard procedure.
And yes, it's still all right for Saturday.
Now that's more like it.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Nina.
Good to see you back, Craig.
Thank you.
Missing the jungle, Craig.
Not with you tigers around.
Craig. I was so glad when I heard.
Well, it takes more than a little barbecue to fry me, you know. Oh, dear, I'm sorry. I do hope I haven't cracked a rib. I just don't know what came over me. Well, Foster, nice to see you again. I'm glad that you've been keeping an eye on things for me while I've been away.
Well, I can't say I know what you mean.
Come on, of course you do.
Craig.
Tell me, how about getting this old jungle cat a cup of coffee now that he has returned?
All right.
If it's all right with you, Foster.
Yeah. See you later.
Still making with moon dust, I see. I wanted to say that there's, no reason to feel guilty about anything.
I don't feel guilty, Craig. I cried a little when I thought you were dead. After a while, I stopped crying. People do.
Yes, they do.
And we weren't exactly Romeo and Juliet.
Virginia, now you make it, you make it very hard for a man. All he wants to say is, no hard feelings.
I'm sorry. If that's what you're really trying to say.
And what else in the world would I do?
How was the jungle?
Well, I tell you one thing, there was no one there who looked like you. You know, I used to lie there at night, and I used to look up at the old moon, and I'd say to myself, you know something? Old Ginny's up there.
I did think about you.
Did you? You mean there's still a chance for this singed old astronaut?
I never said there wasn't. It's just that I resent you looking upon me as your property.
Now you know. I'd never do that.
You didn't leave the jungle. You brought it back with you.
You, wanted to see me, Master.
What's this request for a two-man mission?
Well, fixing Sid is a two-man job. I need a partner. I want Foster.
Why Foster?
Well, he's the only man available with the necessary know-how. Also, he's got the basic astro training. I know that he's maybe a little bit rusty, but I reckon I can lick him into shape in time.
Is that the only reason?
Well, why else would I want him?
All right, you've got him.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir, please, sir.
You ran a computer check on my relationship with Craig a long time ago.
I know.
And the readout said that it would not affect my efficiency.
And 2 weeks ago, we ran one on you and Foster, and it said the same thing.
So why the Inquisition?
Yesterday, we ran one on you and Craig and Foster. The computer seemed to think a triangle was the nastiest emotional shape there is.
Well, you can tell the computer to relax. But there is no triangle.
Oh? Who got dropped?
Craig.
May I ask why?
That is my business.
Now, come on, old man. You can do better than that. Now, come on. Come on. Come on. Now, 15.
Oxygen!
16.
Altitude
17.
Booster!
1014.
Cooling system!
33.
Digital count!
943.
Retro rockets!
5.
Helium ratio!
507.
Abort!
Wrong.
Sorry.
Oh, now, sorry's just not good enough, old man. Sorry can kill now when we're up there together. I don't want to be sorry. I want you to be right. Now, let's try that again, all right?
All right.
Come on. 200.
Manual control.
Is Ginny in there, darling?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I thought we'd been through all this yesterday.
You told me you dropped Collins. You didn't tell me you hated him.
Who says I hate him?
Virginia, I was watching your face when he came in.
People do move away from each other sometimes, you know?
Look, Collins is on a vital mission. If there's... If there's anything you know about him, his attitude, state of mind, anything, it's your duty to tell me.
He's different.
Central computers, please.
Okay, let's take the control panel. Terminals 4 and 5.
Power supply.
11 and 12.
Cooling system.
21 and 22.
They stop at 20.
You know something, old man? I think you're gonna make it.
I know I'm gonna make it, old man. You didn't invent efficiency.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're getting uptight, are we? Now I know just the thing for that, old man. Nothing like heaving a few weights around for swelling out the tension.
After you've lifted a couple of hundred, makes even you begin to look human.
Well, why don't we try 225?
All right. But that's my lot. I'm not pushing for the bandiest astronaut title.
Look out!
you all right?
What do you think? You clown.
How bad is it?
There's a rib gone. The right tibia's cracked. He'll be strapped up for a fortnight.
No. What the hell did you think you were doing?
It was a mistake.
The mission goes in 2 days' time, and you knock out the only man qualified to fly it with you? Some mistake.
You know, there is another man equipped to fly the mission with me.
Oh, who would that be?
Ed Straker. I mean, he and I put Sid out there in the first place.
You can't go up there with a man who's unstable.
He's only unstable in your mind. Look, what do you want me to do? Cancel the mission? Leave Earth undefended?
Train somebody else to go with you.
There isn't time. Collins is right. I'll go. I said I'll go.
I can't be completely certain.
Do you have one piece of tangible evidence?
No, not yet.
All right. My top priority is to get Sid back into commission. I've no alternative, and that's what I'm going to do. You'll have to look after things while I'm gone. I've doubled the alert readiness on Moonbase, and I suggest you do the same thing here. Well, the weather at the Cape is clear. The countdown looks good.
I hope they've got those transducers I asked for.
Yes, Colonel Gray's taking care of it. Say, Craig, what is it with you and him?
Oh, I don't know. It's sort of, you know, chemical. Just one of those things.
I just wanted to check and make sure there's nothing we've overlooked in Collins' clearance tests.
No. He passed all the regulation tests perfectly.
All the regulation tests?
Yes?
Are there any others?
Officially, no.
But?
I've been pursuing a line of research. Nothing official. Just an idea of my own. I call this an isolator.
What does it do?
It cuts you off from all outside influences. Sound, heat, light, microwaves, even cosmic rays. I wanted to study the effect on the brain of a total absence of stimuli.
What has this got to do with Collins?
One of the things I do is record the brain's electrical patterns, both inside and outside this cabinet.
Well?
Usually, there's very little difference.
Doctor, will you please get to the point?
All right. No. That's the kind of button I usually get. That's one of my colleagues. That's the button outside the isolator. That's the button inside. Now, I'm going to show you Collins. That's Collins outside the isolator. That's Collins inside.
What's your conclusion?
It's too early to have one. I've got central computers on it now.
Have you told anyone else about this?
There's nothing to tell. It's a purely unofficial experiment.
When do you expect your computer analysis?
Probably late tonight.
Call me as soon as you get it.
Here we go. Into the bright blue. Well, here we go again, old man.
Not so much of the old, if you don't mind. After you.
Thank you.
Roger. Position and data correct. Count continues.
Countdown proceeding normally. Liftoff, -5.
Coordinates correct. Shut down inlet valves.
Well, I hope I can still drive one of these things.
Yes, so do I.
We have retract on 1 and 2. Will you confirm your link is correct?
E-link correct. And liftoff -120.
Closing inlet valves. Onboard computer exciting 109. We are counting.
We have go on all internal systems at -50.
We have ignition. We have liftoff.
A-OK from here. How about you boys?
Thank you, Houston. This is SID-2 reporting. All systems go.
How long now?
7 hours, 19 minutes, 27 seconds.
Ah, there she is. There's old Sid.
Right on the old button.
Well, time to go for our walkies, old man.
We have satellite on positive track. Lunar orbit is correct.
Hawaii has just confirmed position.
We are 5 hours and 7 minutes into mission.
All systems are green.
A-OK from here.
Commander, Collins. Collins is going to kill you.
So Gray was right.
Listen, Craig. You can beat this thing.
They burned out the personality centers of your brain.
Craig, listen to me. Listen. We can help you.
to control you by radio waves.
They may have your mind, Craig, but they can never get your soul.
Craig, listen to me. Craig!
Commander. Come in, Commander Straker. Are you receiving me? Commander, come in, please. Come in, Commander Straker. Are you receiving me?
You were inert and nothing. A body without a will.
Ed, come in. Are you receiving me? Are you receiving me?
Receiving.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Thank God. What about Collins?
He's out of it.
He could have killed you.
Yes. He could have killed me.
Lift off, 32.
That's why I picked you up myself. I wanted to brief you before you had a word with General Henderson.
Well, I knew it wasn't for my big blue eyes.
Coming back from the moon can be disorientating. Even moon speeds have some effect on time.
Yes, sir. I see, sir. Never knew that, sir.
What's that?
What?
Thought I saw something up there.
Cars on dark country roads can be disorientating, too.
There is something up there. 15 degrees west. There, see?
It's Venus.
Wrong direction.
Space shot?
No, we have none scheduled.
Could be a Russian launch.
No, we have theirs scheduled, too. Space debris.
No, it's the wrong pattern. Well, all I've got left is a weather balloon. That would mean it's drifting against the wind.
It's a UFO. Straker to shadow control. UFO in Earth's atmosphere coming your way. Do you read me? Do you read me? Check the radio link.
But how could it have got past moon base without being spotted?
I don't know.
Well, the radio checks out. We're receiving and transmitting at full strength.
It's absurd. Why doesn't Control answer?
Well, it's not this end. But if they've knocked out shadow communications, why haven't they landed and destroyed the base?
They may have done just that.
How long?
About another 10 minutes.
It's coming this way.
Harness. It's going overhead.
Outside it was night, but here, what's happened?
I don't know. Look at that.
Why doesn't it fall? I don't believe it. We must be dreaming. It's unreal. What's happening?
Night into day. Everything stopped, arrested. It's like a clock that suddenly... Come on. It's like a nightmare. A grotesque nightmare. Give me that piece of wood.
Commander!
Come on, let's get back to the car. If these worksheets are right, and they're up to schedule, then this thing has only just happened.
But why the daylight? It's been dark outside for 2 hours.
I don't know. But there must be some kind of logic in it somewhere. Come on, let's get down to control. Miss Eva. Why haven't Moonbase reacted? They must know something's wrong. They could have had Skydiver over the base by now.
What are you going to do?
Call General Henderson. We need help. That thing's still up there. If it comes down before we can get assistance, must be someone we can contact. It's no use. We could just understand the principle they've used. There's no pulse.
The body temperature's normal.
Yet they're fixed like statues.
It's almost as though they've been frozen in time.
Yes, that's it. That way, whatever they were doing, they'd be fossilized when the force struck.
Yet the lift from your office was working.
Yes, I know. Doesn't fit the pattern. Colonel. This isn't frozen. They have one thing in common.
They weren't in motion when it happened.
Yes, they weren't moving in time. That's why the elevator works.
But then if we could find a monitor that wasn't switched on.
No, they were all switched on. There's got to be an answer. We just have to think it through.
I don't seem to be able to think anymore. God, I feel so tired. I feel as though I could sleep for a week.
Yes, I know. It must be shock catching up with us. Wait a minute. Let me see your watch.
Watches must have stopped the minute we got to the studio.
Just like the clock. Beginning to get to us.
Yes. I can feel it.
Medical center. The only way they could get past Moonbase, travel so fast, cheat time.
Sound barrier, heat barrier, light barrier, time barrier.
They can control it, but only for so long. until the field force they built up on the way here begins to wear off. Like the waves of pressure you see in front of an airplane.
That's why they haven't landed yet. They're still in a different continuum.
Yes. Well, they obviously have to shed the field force before they can operate here.
But why? How are they reaching us?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out some answers when we get back to the control room. You okay?
Fine.
Come on, let's go.
What is that stuff?
X50. It speeds you up to 10 times normal. Heart, muscles, brain, coordination. They use it a lot in the early high-G test flights, finally banned it as being too dangerous.
Why?
Well, it burned people out. If we weren't under the evil eye now, we'd be moving so fast we'd just be a blur. But the room is lead-lined, Colonel. It's built to resist any known force field.
Commander,
What is it?
on the corridor. I'm sure I saw something move.
All right, Straker. Come and get me, big man.
Transistor microphone. Somewhere over there to the right.
You've got to get me, Straker. I'm the only one who can help you. I'm the only one who can put it right.
He's behind that wall. You stay here. Now cover me.
No, it's not that easy, big man. Things always come easy for you, don't they, Straker? Not this time. Not me.
He's around the corner, by the covered way to J&K block. Over here. Now stay behind that wall.
Where'd he go?
J&K stages. He's over on one of the sound stages.
You've heard of silent films, haven't you, Mr. Big? Well, this is the new bag. Non-moving movies. Kind of restful, isn't it? Yes, this is the place, Mr. Big. Yes, sir, I is here if you can but find me.
Take the other exit. We'll cut him off.
Where'd he go?
You don't look so big now, Commander. Don't you know me yet? I'm Turner, radar operator, Class 1. I know you, Commander. The big man in charge of the world. Big deal, Straker. The guy the girls admire. Yeah, well, I'm the big deal now. They promised me, and you're a nothing, Straker. You're wrong again, Straker.
Over the tires!
Hiders, seekers, finders, keepers. Where are you going to find me? Where are you going to find me? You're it, Straker. You are tagged. They're coming soon, Straker. Soon as they've brought their tower down. They'll be here soon, and you're not going to spoil it. Oh, they're marvelous, Straker. They're brilliant. They can do things we can't even conceive. Have you any idea what they've done here, Straker? They've taken a millionth of a second of our time and frozen it. This whole thing is taking place in a millionth of a second, Straker. That's why Moonbase doesn't know anything's wrong. Compared to them, we're midgets, Straker. All of us. You're no match for me, big man. You're not on my level. Don't you understand, Straker? Hasn't it soaked into that blonde skull of yours yet? I'm outside of time, Straker. I am outside of time.
What's he mean, outside of time?
Well, time has stopped in here, we know that. But somehow the aliens have given him immunity in return for his help.
So he's independent of time. He can move backwards and forwards however he pleases.
Yes.
Well, that's why we can't pin him down. How are we going to find him?
Well, we've got to try. Trying's all we've got. Let's go.
They may be years ahead of the human race, but we've got one thing they haven't. Bloody-mindedness. It built this planet.
Oh, well done, big man. You found where I am. Come on, then. I'm waiting for you. And your lovely lady. It's all right, Straker. I don't intend to kill you. You see, in the new order, I am going to be boss. I think you might be rather useful for making the tea. I'm going to be boss, Straker. They promised me that, in return for my help.
You can't handle it.
I can handle it.
No. You're a small time. You haven't got the horsepower.
I've got more than I need to fix you.
No, come on. It takes guts and brains to be the boss.
Listen, you primitive idiot. How do you think they're transmitting their power in here? Because I fixed a piece of equipment in the control room so it would act as an aerial. A piece of shadow equipment, Straker.
I don't believe you. What piece of equipment?
You must think I'm as stupid as you are.
I didn't say anything about not killing you.
It's not that easy, Straker.
Look.
Slowing down. Drugs. Hypodermic. You use too much energy.
What will another shot do to you?
Doesn't matter. Quick. The Molly. It's our last chance.
Shouldn't I have another shot? It was dangerous, wasn't it?
I made my choice a long time ago. Take that key. Put it in there. Hang on to this.
You get very quiet about it.
It's that old bloody-mindedness. Can you hold on?
Shall I get another one of these?
No, there's no point. We're not gonna get a second chance. We miss with this first one, they'll fry us.
What's their range?
Well, we have to wait till they get in close.
I think I'll just play that back. I think I'll just play that back. It's a shame, isn't it? I can do it all again, but I can't change anything. You're too late, Straker!
Give me the key, Turner.
Come and get it, Commander. You're out of your league, Straker. The nearer they come, the more power they transmit to me. I can play time like a trumpet now. You primitive idiot. You can only see me where I've just been, or where I'm going to be. Not where I am, unless I want you to. You're licked, Straker.
it's all right. Now try. Try and rest.
Incredible.
Yes, General. But there are more things.
But how?
I'm not sure, but in some way they were able to expand a moment in time. Commander Straker experienced such an extended moment.
Here we go again. Red alert! Red alert! Interceptors immediate launch! Ground defense control, position rocket launchers. Base to shadow control. Moon base to shadow control.
Go ahead, Moon Base.
Ground defenses in position. Interceptor spaceborne. Contact -47.
Roger.
Firing range -8.
UFO's retreating, giving chase.
It smells. Moon Base, tell your ground defenses to get nervous.
Shadow control. 3 more UFOs approaching. Orbital reference 318.
Decoys. Moon Base, instruct the interceptors to return immediately.
Defenses knocked out.
That's it. They're wide open now. Where are they? Lost it.
Must have ducked under the radar screen.
Yes.
I want it found.
Well, we've done pretty well. Moonbase have destroyed 3 and 2 have been shot down in the atmosphere.
One unlocated UFO is one UFO too many. Find it.
This your car, miss?
Yes.
Not a very clever way to park.
I don't remember.
Anyone with you?
No. No.
Could I see your driver's license, please, miss? Free to control. Red Sports, registration B Bravo M Mike W Whiskey 189. Would you get out of the car, please, miss?
What? Why?
Get out of the car, please.
Look, I don't understand. I was just driving home when you stopped.
That was a stupid thing to try, miss. I think you better give me the keys. Give me the keys, please. Don't give me a hard time, miss.
Maybe you should take a few days off.
Morning, sir.
No, I'm fine. How are the new interceptor pilots shaping up on Moonbase, Paul?
How soon should they be ready?
Well, they should be ready in a month.
A month? Nearer 6 weeks.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Colonel Foster, I want you to read that.
What is it?
An ultimatum.
Notice is hereby given that unless the terms herewith are...
First, the Fairfield Tracker Station, and then Skydiver 3 will be destroyed.
And then Shadow Control and Commander Straker.
Unless Shadow ceases all operation.
Surrender?
Want a security check on all Shadow installations. Get me a line link to all Skydiver captains.
Yes, sir.
Put Moonbase on yellow alert. And while we're about it, we'll have a little security drill right here. In 30 minutes.
This is Control.
I knew an old police captain once, Paul. He used to get 100 crank letters a week. The one he ignored was the one that killed him. Get on to the Fairfield commander. They're first on the list.
Yes, sir.
Over there. Stay where you are. On the ground. Move! Right, on your feet. Up. Come on. Hands over your head. Get to the Jeep. Move!
Has he been cleared by security control?
Yes, sir, we gave him the works. X-ray, everything. He's clear.
Right. Wait outside. What's your name?
Clark. Daniel Clark. But I seem to be a little confused.
Well, Mr. Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't see the notices?
Notices? No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line of control.
Listen, I really can't remember how...
Just keep walking.
Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line of control.
64 seconds later, an explosive detonation, 417.
Well, Captain, you're the expert.
Well, I have to admit, I'm baffled. This man Clark is stripped, checked electronically, cleared on all counts. These recorded results show radiation check negative, X-ray negative, biosensors negative. To produce a 417 detonation would take 4 pounds of our latest explosive.
Or 2 pints of nitroglycerin.
The eye of the explosion seemed to be centered on the main electrical switch panel.
Yes, a 10,000 volt input. But if he tried anything there, all he would have done was to blow the main fuses or electrocute himself. At worst, he may have started a fire.
Was there anything already on the base that he might have used?
No explosives of any kind, no. Nuclear material, nothing. You know, in the right conditions, you can make a bomb out of a bag of flour, but not a detonation of this magnitude.
Captain, I want you to go down to our naval installation. I'm putting you in command of security on Skydiver 3, the next target.
Commander Straker for you, sir.
Right.
I just want to check on your departure time, Captain.
We make 2100 hours all right, sir.
Have you, searched the ship?
Yes, sir. We've been over her with electro scanners top to bottom.
That's fine. Well, good luck, Captain.
Well, there's nothing more we can do except wait.
Oh, isn't there, Paul? I seem to recall an unlocated UFO. I want it found.
Yes, sir.
Security.
Captain Lauritsen's here.
Good. We're expecting him. Captain Lauritsen's here. Good evening, Captain. May I have your pass, please, sir? Thank you, sir.
Can I check your case, please, sir?
Traveling lights. Fingerprints, please, Captain. Thank you, sir. Well, everything seems to be in order, Captain. Go right ahead, sir. They're expecting you on board. Get me skydiver.
Skydiver.
Security here, sir. We have an intruder.
Is he armed?
No, sir.
Right. Sound a general alert. This is an alert. Get me Commander Straker.
Voice print identification. Request voice print identification. You have 5 seconds. Voice print negative.
Where is he now?
In the voice print trap.
Get that submarine out to sea.
We'll be underway in a couple of minutes.
Clear fore and aft, sir.
Right. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Yes, sir. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Clear the deck and secure hatch.
Clear the deck. Yes, sir. And secure, sir.
Let's go.
Slow ahead.
Slow ahead.
Check it.
It's gone. Must be a boat.
What? How?
We don't know exactly. It seems to be forced the security doors. Get me Skydiver 3. How in blazes could one unarmed man cut his way through 5 centimeters of steel plate doors?
Captain on the line, sir.
Captain, it's highly probable that you have a saboteur aboard.
Well, if there is, sir, he can only be up top. We can handle it.
Yes, I'm sure you can, Captain. Well, keep me informed.
Yes, sir.
Break out the small arms.
Yes, sir.
He's up there, sir, on the conning tower.
Out of the question.
But, sir, we can open the hatch and rush him.
I said no, Captain.
Have you reached the safe dive area?
Yes, sir, just about.
Then take her down.
Sir?
I said submerge.
Commander, there's a man up there. One unarmed man.
Captain, I gave you a direct order.
Take her down. Dive, dive, dive! Flight 1 and 2. What a mess.
What did that to his hand?
I don't know. Let's take a look around.
Paul?
Clem Mason, 35, construction manager. Suddenly walked off the site yesterday afternoon. No record.
Another Mr. Average. It doesn't add up. He kills Laritzen, tries to get through the security net, is discovered, gets caught in the voice print trap, and then gets out through tungsten steel doors.
It's also been established that he was unarmed and had nothing on his person.
Right. He gets aboard Skydiver 3, a ship that's been checked with the most sophisticated electronic devices we have, and yet, minutes later, gets blown out of the water.
Well, you said he was a Mr. Average, but no normal man could have clawed his way out of those doors.
So he possessed, or was possessed by, some superhuman force.
Hmm. In place of superhuman, try alien.
And you are next on the list, Commander.
More important, so is this control center. Look, feed every scrap of information we have into the computer. Every fact, no matter how insignificant. Bend the program if necessary.
Hey, take a look.
Yeah, that could be something. I'll check the details.
Morning.
Hello.
Yes, that's right. Immediate.
We may have something.
Good.
Clark and Mason live in the same area.
The computer's come up with a police report that could fit.
2 nights ago, a patrolman was brutally murdered and left on the side of the road. The police surgeon states that extraordinary, almost inhuman strength was used to strangle him.
Now, the time of death was put at 2200 hours. The patrolman reported in at 2154. He was checking on a car apparently abandoned by the roadside.
We checked the registration of that car, and it belongs to a Miss Linda Simmons, who lives less than a mile from Mason. We have her address, and we know where she works.
Well, it's the best lead we've got so far. Let's go to work. Got anything for a size A problem? Deluxe version?
The stomach upset's easier to cure.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Doctor, you said something the other day that stuck in my mind.
You were talking about psychiatric conditions, how tensions and stresses can build up in a person until finally...
Subject explodes mentally.
And physically.
Yeah, I have a theory. But I must warn you, it's pretty wild.
Go ahead, Doctor. Try me.
A human body, muscles, brain, operates on a series of minute electrical charges flowing around the complex of low-voltage electrical circuits. The nervous system. Sometimes the electrical balance is disturbed.
Mental disorder.
Imagine the situation where, for some reason, the balance swings violently off-center. The body becomes supercharged, like a thundercloud before a storm. If such a charged being could exist, it may be able to draw on all the primitive forces of the universe, attract them to itself. Space, time, light, electrical potential, energy, they're all related. The result?
A human bomb.
A psycho bomb.
Foster to control. I've just checked Miss Simmons' apartment. She's not there.
Can I see your pass? Thank you.
Thank you. What happened?
A man's been killed.
Who did it?
We don't know yet, but whoever it was beat his head to a pulp.
Miss Simmons?
Yes?
My name's Paul Foster.
That looks very impressive.
A couple of nights ago, you were driving back along Route 107
Yes?
in this car.
Yes. Oh, the police.
What about the police?
A patrolman stopped me. I still don't know why.
I'd like to talk to you about that.
Okay. Why not?
Let's take a walk.
Paul, it looks like Miss Simmons is it. She must be considered highly dangerous. Paul?
Come in, Paul. Come in, Colonel Foster.
Well, Mr. Foster, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes, How about some lunch?
Well, the UFO's been in the Earth's atmosphere nearly 48 hours. It must move soon before it starts to disintegrate. Let's concentrate the search area here.
Yes, sir. The mobiles are moving in now, sir.
Good. What about Foster?
Still can't contact him.
Been in the office at all today?
How do you know I work in an office?
We have our methods.
No, my boss is flying out to Geneva. He's a big man.
You don't like him?
Yes, I think he's sweet. I always call him Sir. Look at the fish. There's a big one. It's funny, I feel I've known you a long time.
4 hours.
Search still negative, sir.
Keep them at it.
Yes, sir.
To all sections, repeat, to all sections. Shadow mobiles 1 and 2 are proceeding into new search area.
Paul? Why did you come to see me?
I don't know. Maybe it was your personal magnetism.
Seriously, why all the questions?
Routine.
Just routine?
There's nothing to worry about.
But you do believe me. Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul?
He's what? Foster is bringing Linda Simmons to the studio. Commander, did you hear what I said?
I heard.
She is programmed to kill you.
Her target is also this control. I'd rather fight that situation on my own terms. When she arrives, take her straight to room 22. That's all, Colonel. This is Commander Straker to all mobiles and search aircraft. It is imperative, repeat, imperative, that the UFO be located as soon as possible.
Commander. I can't explain why I did it. I believe she's innocent, but to bring her back here...
Forget it, Paul. In the end, it was my decision. Where is she now?
In 22.
Who's with her?
Colonel Lake.
Now, don't give me I don't know. I want answers. Why did you kill your boss?
I didn't.
And the patrolman, why?
I just don't understand what you're
You put your hands round his throat and you choked the life out of him.
Stop it.
You pressed and pressed.
Stop it, please.
Gone.
Still can't believe it.
That she could cave in a man's skull with her bare hands? A psycho bomb. The ability to call on the potential of the entire universe. But what triggers it off?
You phone missing off.
Stay back. That's far enough. I said that's far enough. One step more and I'll fire.
Area 4 green. Ground radar have it on positive track.
Sky 4 to control. Have UFO on radar.
How far?
In range in 3 minutes.
Gave us an ultimatum.
Surrender. Surrender, Shadow.
You know that we can never do that.
You have no alternative.
High voltage. That's the trigger.
The UFO that controls you has been destroyed. Miss Simmons! If you touch those cables...
Surrender.
Emergency circuits.
Linda.
UFO destroyed. Returning to base.
How did you know Skyfall got that UFO?
I didn't.